Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching TopTenzNet, and in the video today we're looking at the top 10 most ludicrously expensive apps. Apps are great because they are pieces of software that are usually relatively cheap, especially considering 20 years ago similar programs would have cost 100 times more and wouldn't have worked nearly as well. In fact, most aren't just cheap, but a vast majority of apps in both Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store are totally free. But not all apps are low in price, and in the video today we're looking at 10 of the most ludicrously expensive apps that you can buy, though, as you'll soon see, why would you? Number 10. Supercolor Runner for $200. In Google Play, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of games where you run along an endless path and avoid obstacles. There are two things that set Supercolor Runner apart from those games. The first is that rather than running down a single endless path, in this game you have to fill up 4 paths with energy. The point of the game is to stay alive by collecting enough energy pellets to keep your batteries charged. The second difference is that Supercolor Runner costs $200 to download, which is about $200 more expensive than a majority of the other running games. The designer wrote that he plans to update the game in the near future, but the last update was in 2012, so we don't recommend holding your breath on that one. Number 9. The most expensive app, $400. The most expensive app, (danger), prides itself on being nothing more than a waste of money, or as they like to put it, it allows you to show your status in life. The app does nothing else but show you a message congratulating you on downloading the app and patting you on the back for being so rich, saying that you deserve it. A message also pops up saying, "Hey rich guy, what is up?" ? Because there's nothing like paying $400 for an app and then getting a spam-like message from it. Amazingly, it has a perfect 5-star rating, albeit just one person rated it. A similar app that does even less than the most expensive app, (danger), called the most expensive app I'm Rich, has 152 5-star ratings. The I'm Rich version of the app just has an icon with a diamond on it that does nothing when you press it. But we guess that if you say the app does nothing and then you deliver on that, it must be worth a 5-star rating. I mean, people might not notice your shoes either, but at least they serve a function. Namely, one of those functions could be kicking people who purchase this app. Number 8. DDS GP Yes for $699.99. To become a dentist, you have to get an undergraduate degree, and then there are 4 years of dentistry school. So they do know a lot about teeth, and while trying to explain what they do to their patients can be a difficult task. That's where the terribly named DDS GP Yes app comes in. It's an iOS app that allows the dentist to show patients procedures and what the results will be afterwards. It also shows what would happen without treatment, similar to what Lisa Simpson saw in that episode where she needs braces. The app also contains about 80 minutes of lessons for the dentists in order to explain conditions and treatment plans, and it recommends methods to help influence patients so that they make better decisions regarding their dental health. For all of that, it costs nearly $700, and according to the developer's website, the app is used in 13,000 dental clinics. Number 7. QSFFStats for $999.99. Some apps like Candy Crush Saga are made for mass appeal. The developers, or whoever owns the game, gives it away for free, and they try to sell you stuff inside the game. Other apps, they are made to fill niches where only certain people will find it useful or interesting. These tend to be a bit more expensive because apps aren't cheap to make and the developers need to recoup their money somehow. That could explain why QSFFStats is quite so expensive. This is because it's one of the most niche apps around. It's an iPhone app that isn't available in the App Store, but its purpose is for people to track stats in their flag football league. To do that, it will set you back nearly $1,000. Yes, all of those stats that can be easily tracked in a spreadsheet does cost $1,000 in this app. Seems like a pretty solid investment, right? Number 6. app.Cash, $999.99. App.Cash is a point-of-sale or POS application that says it's for all purposes in Apple's App Store, but when you visit the website, it's actually meant to be used in restaurants and hotels with restaurants. While nearly $1,000 may sound like a lot for an app, it does appear that it's a one-time purchase. Other POS systems like Light POS Inc. offer the app for free, but then they charge anywhere from $69 to $198 a month in order to use their system. So while app.Cash may be one of the most expensive apps available, it's actually quite a steal in terms of POS systems. Number 5. I Am Rich for $999.99. The first status symbol app was the I Am Rich app, developed by Armin Heinrich. It was for the first generation iPhone and went on sale on August 5th, 2008 for $999.99, which was the maximum price for an app. The description of the app was, "The red icon on your phone or iPod Touch always reminds you, and others when you show it to them, that you were able to afford this. It's a work of art with no hidden function at all. After pressing the icon on the main page, a secret mantra will be shown. This may help you to stay rich, healthy, and successful." As for the mantra, it said, "I am rich, I deserve it without the E, I am good, healthy, and successful." Yep, you read that right. Deserve was even spelled incorrectly in the mantra. So apparently Heinrich was targeting rich people with low self-esteem who didn't care about spelling or grammar. Amazingly, within hours 8 people purchased the app, but not everyone was happy about it. One person thought it was a joke and downloaded it, and he was shocked to see that Apple charged $999.99 to his credit card, so he wrote a scathing review. Without explanation, the app was then taken down the next day. Apple then released lengthy guidelines for their apps, and apps like I Am Rich are no longer allowed in Apple's App Store, though this very app was later made available at a much lower price, but it still remains as dumb as ever. In total, Heinrich made about $5,600 from the app, and Apple was paid $2,400, but they had to refund 2 people, so they only netted $400. Number 4, LogMeIn Ignition for $1,399.99. One of the most expensive apps available is found in the Apple App Store. It's called the LogMeIn Ignition app, which you can get on your iPhone or iPad, but it will set you back well over $1,000. The app allows you to access files and apps that are on your computer or tablet from your phone. That's right, for the price of a new computer or several tablets, the app allows you to access another computer or tablet through a different smart device. In Google Play, the app is free, however they do charge a membership, which is $250 a year for access to 2 computers, so we guess that the more expensive one is kind of a deal. Number 3, CyberTuner, $1,399.99. The CyberTuner app from Rayburn Piano Service Inc. is for a very niche market, professional piano tuners. It turns out piano tuning software isn't exactly cheap. One of the more reasonably priced applications is about $300. The CyberTuner is the most expensive piano tuning software, and they call themselves the gold standard in the field. They sell the app for $1,399.99, which is more than double the price of their closest competitor. They justify that price because they say it's easy to use. Well, we sure hope it is, since it would be a real kick in the head if it was complicated and crashed at that price point. Number 2, iVIP Black, $1,399.99. iVIP Black is an app for millionaires. Literally, you can only access the services available on the app if you can prove that you have a net worth of $1.28 million. Once you do, you'll have access to what is essentially a Groupon for rich people. This includes getting deals on rich people things like butlers and private jets. The good news is that for Android users that have over $1.28 million in the bank, the app is totally free for you, but you still have to prove you're rich, and, well, there is a subscription fee. Number 1, Abu Mu, $400 to $2,400. How useful an app is sometimes comes down to the individual. If you work out a lot, there are a considerable amount of apps that will help you get the most out of your exercises. Or there are apps that will help you save money on groceries, and other apps that have McDonald's delivered to your house so that you never have to grocery shop again. This is not to mention the huge number of games there are out there for people who like to waste time. Many of these apps are completely free or just cost some spare change. But for the most part, they do tend to serve some type of function. And, well, now we get to the most expensive app available, which is Abu Mu. Well, it's technically 6 different versions of the same app, but you want to be a completist and collect them all, right? So Abu Mu is this series of 6 apps that are available in Google Play. The apps are $400 each, so that makes $2,400 for the set. Essentially, they are just 6 different pictures of different rings. When you download the app and install them, a picture of the gemstone appears on your phone, and that's it. So, I don't know, guys. You probably do better things with your money than buy these apps. Maybe donate it to charity? Seems like a better idea, right? Well, I really hope you did enjoy that video, no matter how absurd it was. If you did, please do hit that thumbs up button below, and do not forget to subscribe for brand new videos just like this every day of the week. And as always, thank you for watching.
So you're still here, still watching this video. Maybe you just let it run and you're not actually there anymore. Whatever the case, if you're listening to this, I think you should go check out my new channel. It's called Biographics. It is biographies of notable historic figures as well as present day people. Let me give you some examples. We got the Queen of England, Vladimir Putin. Those just 2 people on the world stage. We've also got Elon Musk coming up, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Even the first serial killer, H.H. Holmes? Maybe just H.H. Holmes. We look at all sorts of people, longer form, about 20 minutes long, diving into the story of their lives in a similar style to this. It's Biographics. If you like this channel, if you like my other stuff, you're gonna like this as well. Biographics, there is a link in the description below. Do go check it out and please do subscribe.